Well, it's better than that one
there, yeah.
because we have the height.
Yes.
We're not censored, but that's okay.
Yeah, I know. Unless you're gonna run it crazy quickly.
Yes. I mean, actually, I could have done that. I just want to keep it close.
Yeah,
because the longer cables are,
yeah,
the more opportunities for people to do something with
yeah,
it. Oh, okay. I fixed my problem.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, you could check. Is it too early to start streaming?
Oh. Hello? Sorry. Hey. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I can hear from here, like, pretty clearly, so. Yeah, that's good. Oh, it just finished. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I think it was like 20 minutes, so. Okay, so yeah, that should carry us to 15 then. Cool. Okay, thank you. Yeah, bye. I don't know when that's appropriate. I mean, you can do it faster now, just see. It's 13 minutes. It's not like crazy to not to be here. It's only an hour before the game.
I'll wait like another 5 minutes.
Yeah,
in theory,
until 2:20.
in theory, we are streaming already. It's just not public.
Right.
I think is where we're at. So.
Forward.
Yeah, no, we are.
Get down. Yeah.
I know. Do you want to go to our YouTube and just check?
Is that where you shoot?
Yeah. Because for whatever reason.
Yeah, I feel that. Wait, you mean we're not getting like.
Oh, we are. Here we go. Okay.
And oh my gosh. Because when I say like I don't even want to embarrass myself. So
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to whoever's watching this afternoon. We are here live at the Yorkson Community Park, brand new establishment built for TW versus Pride. Both teams looking to right some wrongs from the last few weeks and get a win under their belt. Hope you guys enjoy. Bit of a wobbly start from Trinity's number 10, Bernabe, but great kick out of pressure to relieve a bit of pressure off the kickoff there. Good start for the Pride, putting together a couple of phases in Trinity's half, putting them under a bit of pressure, and unfortunately just a kick out of bounds on the edge there to give Trinity some possession back, but still in a good position for Pride. Trinity will be looking to get themselves out of here, that's for sure. Finn Murphy can be expecting that all game long. Extremely powerful ball runner. Not many guys can tackle him like that, so look out for him for the rest of the game. Great set of offloads from Trinity there, putting Trinity under a lot of pressure. Almost successful steal from Trinity, but hands on the ground before on the ball, and that's an infringement at ruck time. Pride opting for a scrum. Looked like a pretty solid first scrum of the game a minute or so ago, so great option from a stable platform that their backs can attack from. Trinity will need a big defensive effort. You have to stop Pride right on that. Great scrum from Trinity Western, almost a turnover, but Pride's number 9 managed to just clean it up there at the base of the scrum. Great effort from Trinity there to stop. Oh, my bad. That's a try by the Pride. Trinity did a good job to try and stop them, but with Pride's. Great kickoff there from Wes Willemse, his first start for the Trinity Western Spartans, starting at fullback. Big high kick to give Beckham Dickey a chance to get underneath the ball and cause a bit of pressure for Pride, causing a knock-on. Trinity has a scrum just over the 10-meter line from in Pride's half. They'll be looking to set up a good scrum platform and launch from there and get some of their backs like Finn and Hanaro and Liam Olofsson there on the wing a good couple meters to run with. Great scrum from Trinity there. Oh, unfortunate there. Great line speed from Pride on defense there at scrum time. Great scrum from the Trinity Western forwards. I'm sure they're going to be doing that the whole day today. And unfortunately, just a bit of a flat pass to Anaro and just couldn't get it off in time to Finn Murphy with a bit of a knock-on to give Pride a scrum just in their own half. Trinity will be looking to get this ball back and maybe use that scrum to get the ball back and attack, keeping the pressure on Pride. Another huge scrum from Trinity Western and a penalty advantage. They are going to be doing that all day, that's for sure. That's going to be a very important part of Trinity's game today, getting their big forwards to use that scrum and set their backs up. And that's a penalty going back to that great scrum by Trinity Western. They'll be looking to either go for the corner or go for points and get themselves on the board. And Burner slots it. Got a great little boot on him and had some points for him on his debut for the Trinity Westerns at the Coastal Cup. And his first start at 10 in competition, so he'll be looking to keep that up for the rest of the game. Oh, that looked like a bit of a hard tackle on Finn Murphy there. Bit of face-to-face contact, which is not going to be good. And that'll be a huge blow for Trinity if he can't carry on playing. Finn Murphy, great ball runner. And I think over the last few weeks he's been battling, returning from a broken nose, so he might be off for a bit of a blood sub there. Hopefully we see Finn Murphy coming back onto the field. That'll be a huge loss for Trinity Spartans today if he won't be returning. Pride deciding to run out of their own half with a couple of big forward carries. I'm sure they'll be looking to exit pretty soon. Whereas Willemse trying to pin Pride into their own half, but unfortunately with the big boot that he's got, just overcooked it a little bit too much and out the back, they'll bring it back for a scrum back into Trinity Western's half. Pride will look to capitalize on this 22-meter entry and put some more points on the board to come away with something. Great hit by Caleb Van Til there. Great defensive presence for Trinity Western. Huge turnover, and now they'll be looking to attack down the edge. Penalty to the Trinity Western Spartans. Looks like the prop number 1 from Pride had a big run, but his supporting players just diving into the ruck there, not supporting their own body weight, which will result in a penalty for Trinity Western to relieve some pressure. Good little kick from Bernabe there. Seeing Trinity just into Pride's half, and they'll be looking once again to set up a big platform and attack from here. Finn Murphy looks to have come back on the field after a bit of a blood sub, so that'll be a huge relief for most of the fans here today and the Trinity Western Spartans, that's for sure. Bernabe with a huge break, who gives it to Colton, who scores on his debut at the Coastal Cup. What a fantastic try. Great little play by Bernabe. And Trinity Western Spartans right back in this match. Great little play there from the Trinity Western Spartans to take the lead. With Bernabe looking to add another 2 to the points score, currently 8-7. And yeah, great line-out platform by Trinity, putting them all into practice, and great support line by Colton Boychuk to finish off that play. Burnaby unfortunately missed that kick, so we'll be carrying on at 8-7 to the Trinity Western Spartans. And they'll be looking to build on this momentum, that's for sure. And Pride will be looking to strike back as quick as possible to swing the momentum back into their favour. Trinity with a line out in their own half. We've seen this picture before, and they'll be looking once again to set up a good platform and attack through some of their key players. Great take by prize number 14 there under a lot of pressure. But unfortunately knocks it on. Trinity keeping a lot of pressure on Pride at the moment. Making it very difficult to play. But Pride, with the quality that they have, can turn around in a second. So Trinity's got to really keep this pressure up, or they're going to let Pride get right back into this game. Unfortunate scrum collapse there from Trinity West, and nothing cynical in that. Just Pride setting up a good platform off of scrum time there. Looked really tight and solid, so an earned penalty there, which will put them back in the Trinity Western's half, and they'll be looking to put a whole bunch more pressure on Trinity. And turnover by the Spartans, who will look to attack. Where's Willemse met in big contact there? But penalty to the Trinity Western Spartans. I think a side entry at ruck time there, so pressure reliever for Trinity Western, and they'll be getting out of there. Hope to get out of their own half off of this kick. Great nudge from Burnaby there. Right into Prade's 22 meters, so this will be big pressure, and they'll be looking to turn this into something on the scoreboard and come away with some points. Oh, where's Willemse almost? Penalty advantage, so nothing wasted there by Trinity Western. Held up. Looked like a big barnstorming run from Tim Zimmer, but unfortunately he just held up in the tackle there. So it'll be a goal line drop out to Pride. We'll want to make sure that this goes deep into Trinity's half and relieve a bit of pressure for them. That looks like it's going directly out, and that'll be a 5-meter scrum to Trinity Western. Trinity Western will be looking to capitalise off of this. They've been having a solid scrum so far, so they're going to want to hold it stable and put some points on the board there. Trinity just looking to be patient and use their big boys to get over the try line there. Try time for Trinity Western. Putting Pride under a lot of pressure and coming away with some points. That'll be huge for Trinity Western. Huge confidence booster. And big moment in this first half. Great start to this first half by Trinity Western. Berna adds the 2 for Trinity Western, making it 15-7. Trinity Western just trusting their structure, trusting the boys around them, and making a whole bunch of meters. Really hot day here in Langley, BC, so looks like a 20-minute, 25-minute water break, just to make sure the guys are not getting dehydrated and getting their liquids in. This half will resume with a kickoff from Pride to Trinity Western, who just scored and had a converted try as well. Good take by Josh Halliday, Trinity's number 6. Great run by Hanara Gandolfo there. He gives an offload to Wes Willemse, keeps it going. Great ball by Berna to put Hanara into space. And Liam Ollison, unlucky bounce. Great option, but unlucky bounce there. And Trinity Western winning that ball and unfortunately knocking it on there. But under knock-on advantage, so they get another scrum, and that'll be a good platform to attack off of. Trinity look to be going forward on that scrum. And Finn Murphy with a massive run and puts it over. Not many players that can stop Finn Murphy that close to the line with a bit of space. Huge run, huge impact from him coming back from his blood sub. So, what a great try by Trinity Western, keeping the pressure on Pride, which they'll need to do for a full 80 minutes to make sure they don't get back in the game. Started all the way back in Trinity's half for Barnaby. Great pass to Anaro into space, and using his speed and physicality to break a couple of tackles, offload to Wes Willemse to keep the play going, and then just a whole bunch of patience from Trinity, putting Pride under pressure at their line out and getting a scrum, and yeah, just playing high percentage rugby. Another converted try by the Trinity Western Spartans, who've come out firing in this first half. Deep kick by Pride. And just not enough good groundwork there from Pride, who will look to set something up for themselves and come away with points, being in Trinity's 22. Short throw by Pride to set up the maul. Now look to march that over the line. Try time by the Pride, the great driving maul. One of their strengths at the moment, even looking back at their game versus UVic about 2 weeks ago or last week. A lot of maul tries there, so Trinity will have to tidy that part up of their game, make sure to stop them if they can. But great try by the Pride. Tight, strong maul, driving it all the way over the line and getting it down for 5 points. Looks like he just pulled that to the left, so not adding the 2 points off of that try. Would probably be looking to get some points right after that and build on that momentum. As we start this restart, 12 points to Pride and 22 points to Trinity. We have a game on our hands. Super high restart by Wes Willemse there, and Trinity get it back. Oh, but just unfortunately going to out of bounds. Looks like Beckham Dickey is going off to get his finger checked. I think in that contest for the ball he may have dislocated or hurt it pretty badly, so they might just pop it back into place there and he might be right back on the field. Trinity look to be playing with a man down. Good little educated boot by Bay there. Saw that there was a guy close, saw that there was a guy deep, and just put it straight in between them to give Trinity some time to get back into this game and stop Pride from building any momentum. Looks like a bit of unnecessary push and shove there by one of the Trinity players. Looked like it started after a bit of a late tackle, so unnecessary penalty and unnecessary pressure reliever by Trinity there for the Pride, who will put this deep into Trinity's half and look to tackle from there. Big hit from Timothy Zimmer there on Pride's number 10. Pride right on Trinity's try line there. Pretty hard for any team to stop just a relentless attack like that. A lot of quick picks, a lot of big boys running there from the Pride and just putting the pressure back onto Trinity Western. Great try from them. Just working closer on the ruck, getting Trinity to suck in and then playing it out wide where the space opens up. So great try from the Pride there. Pride's number 15 will be looking to convert this try and just bring it into a one-score game. And looks like he just pulled it left again. It's an unsuccessful conversion, but Pride's still very much in this game. It's only the first half and it's a pretty high score line already, so I'm sure there's lots more to come from both Trinity and Pride. (22-17) to the Trinity Western Spartans after that unsuccessful conversion. And yeah, very close game in the first half, that's for sure. And that'll be half. 22-17 to end the half. Welcome back to Yorkson Community Park, where the Trinity Western Spartans are currently leading Pride 22-17. Huge second half incoming for those of you watching at home. Massive second half. And it looks like someone is down. I think that looks like CVT, Caleb Van Til. I think just got his head or neck on the wrong side there of the tackle. Yeah, and he'll be done for the day, that's for sure. He's looking wobbly on his feet, so they'll have to bring someone else in to replace him. Head knock in rugby is automatic, get taken off and get checked, and he's not looking too good. Must have been a knee or something to his head, which is unfortunate. Massive loss for Trinity on their defensive system. CVT is always making hits, always looking for work, and he looks to be in a bit of bad shape. And it looks like CVT will be off, and that'll be the end of his weekend, but onto the field is Tristan Waldy. Debut Coastal Cup, debut Trinity Western Spartans match. One of the new recruits, first years. He'll be looking to make a big impact on this game and put his hand up for the years to come. Also looks like Beckham Dickey's returned to the field for his finger, so he must have got that strapped up and popped back into place, and absolute soldier for being back on and carrying on to play. Penalty to Pride. He'll be very relieved after that, and they'll be putting that right into Trinity's half and attacking off their line-out platform. Potentially looking to maul. It's one of their strong areas of the line-out, so we'll see what they get up to, yeah. Knock on by Pride off of their own line out there, which is very unfortunate. Trinity will have a chance to attack off their scrum platform. But Pride will want to keep this pressure up on Trinity in their own half. Great scrum there from both teams. Unfortunate knock on by Trinity there. No advantage for Pride, not in a better position than where the knock on happened, so refs calling it back, and scrum to Pride and Trinity's half. And they'll really be looking to put some points on the board now. And either go ahead or tie the score to start of the second half and make sure Trinity doesn't get themselves rolling again. So big scrum for Pride. It looks like Burner is down. Hopefully it's just his boot, which it looks like. Although it looks like he's getting some treatment. Not really too sure what's happening. Looks like it must have been just something with his strapping or something with his boot, but he looks back up onto his feet and ready to go. It doesn't look like he's walking too tenderly or anything like that, so looks like Burner will be okay. Oh, it does look like he actually has a small limp, so maybe something to do with his toe or his foot or something. Unfortunate there, Pride with a big break down the wing, but just not getting ball to hand on the edge there for a finish, and looked like it was passed out into bounds. So line out Trinity Western, just inside their 22-meter, and they'll be looking to get out of here and relieve pressure off of themselves. And knock on there by the Trinity Spartans. Just a bit of a hard pass from the top of the line out, with Colton just not being able to get a solid catch on that. But Pride in the right area, looking to put pressure on Trinity and get themselves ahead in this game. Big scrum for them, and they'll want to put this away with points. Big run by Pride's number 12 there. Big, powerful unit. Getting a lot of meters there. And Pride will just look to go into their system again and play high percentage rugby and just use their big boys to get over this line. Great take by Liam, Pride's number 13. Diving to the floor to grab that short pass and getting up and right there on the try line. So points on the board. Before this conversion, there's points on our 22 all. Pride right back in this game, and the kicker will look to convert for 2 and take the lead early on in the second half. Big kick here for this kicker to put his team ahead. You'll want to make sure this one goes over, and looks like he pulled it just again, and the score remains 22-all. Once again, great try by prize number 13. Great individual effort to get hands on the ball and keep it good and get over the try line. So Pride will look to retain possession of this kickoff and get back into the right areas, putting Trinity under pressure, and Trinity were looking to stop Pride from gaining any sort of momentum here in the second half. Deep kick by Wes Willemse. And a big kick from Pride's number, not sure what number that was, but one of the new subs, I think that was number 22, with a massive kick from his own 22 onto the Trinity Western's 40-meter line. Stolen by Finn Murphy. Just not good enough groundwork of the Pride player there. And Finn Murphy hands on the ball, and you're not moving that guy off of the ball once he's got it. So Trinity will look to get out of their own half here. Another big pressure reliever for them. And good kick by Pride's number 10. Which will result in a goal line dropout. Not taken back by Trinity and put down in their own goal line, which will be a dropout for Pride. And they'll look to keep this pressure. Great kick by Pride's number 22, very educated boot. And Trinity will want to get this one out of there. Knock on by Pride there, picked up by Tristan. Looks like no advantage there, knock on for Pride, and scrum time to Trinity Western. Good scrum by Trinity, but just looks like it rotated past 180 there, so reset the scrum. And before Caleb Van Til was taken off the field, there was 3 Calebs on the Trinity Western team. Caleb Van Til, Caleb Graham, and Caleb Witten, who asked for a special mention, and they call themselves Caleb Cubed. Good scrum again. Looks pretty even. Finn Murphy, another massive run. think Trinity there just not following their structure, not exiting when they had the chance, so that one slipped away from them, and Pride now have a great opportunity, great platform to attack. Scrums look pretty even now and look pretty stable, so they'll have a good attacking platform here in the second half. Looks like Colton Boychuk is coming off. He's had a great first half and a bit of the second half, scoring some tries and just directing the boys well. Brady Howlett makes his way onto the field, and it looks like Joe Garoza is also off. Great line-out throws by him, and great performance by him as well, and that brings on Chema. And they'll both be looking to make a big impact on this game. Fresh legs and both great players. That's a penalty. I think just a unfortunate knock on, and the guy in front of him picked it up, which is then makes him in an offside position. So good break for Trinity Western, and unfortunate for the Pride there. I'll look for a big exit here. Good kick by prize number 22 there, putting Wes Willems under pressure. Bit of an awkward bounce for him, but picked it up, tried to beat the guy and taken out into touch, unfortunately. And just a bit of lack of discipline from the Pride there. Talking back to the ref, not too sure about what, but refs aren't really tolerating that nowadays at all. And ref enforcing the law there and giving Trinity the opportunity to attack out of their own half. Looks like Wes Willems is coming off. He's had a good game today. And Kale will make his way onto the pitch. And Oregon Dolphin, massive run by him. And he's putting the pressure on Pride. Oh, very unfortunate there. Not too sure what that's for. The ref signaled something to do with the shoulder, so maybe not keeping his feet in the ruck out there and giving Pride an easy way out there. And they'll look to put this back into Trinity's half and put the pressure on them again. knock on by the Pride there. Good bit of line speed from Pride there to shut down Trinity's attack. And it looks like we go into our water break, the 20-minute mark. Water break over, line out to Pride in Trinity's half, so they'll be looking to capitalise on that. Josh Halliday looks like a big line out steal there, and he's just holding him up. Scrum to Trinity. Ball not clean and available out of a maul. Results in the other team's possession, so well done Josh Halliday. Big run again by Finn Murphy. Looks like Bernabe is down for the Spartans, so that'll be a big loss if he's out. Doesn't look like he's getting up, so must be his ankle or something. An advantage for Pride. Looks like that is that Hanaro and Bernabe, the two Argentinians for the Spartans that are down. And yeah, that's not looking good. Looks like it's just cramps for both of them. Probably didn't drink enough mate this morning, which is a hot Argentinian drink. They look like they're up and ready to go, just a bunch of cramps. And it looks like Bernabe is off and Wes Willemse is back on. Big kick for the Pride here to take the lead. And missed by the Trinity. Oh, through. Oh no, that was a miss. Sorry. Missed by the Pride. I think those kicks, if the result doesn't go their way today, is going to really be a huge loss for them. They've missed quite a few kicks today. And where's score is still tied. Great try by the Pride. Just trusting their system, being patient, and gaps opening up for them there. Straight through the middle there by Pride. It looked like they're number 6. Great try. And that'll put them 5 points ahead with a kick to come, potentially being 7 points ahead. Good try by the Pride. Trinity are going to have to try and stop this momentum and go back to how they were playing in the first half, just trusting their system and being patient, and if they want to get themselves back into this game. Looks like the Pride 10 or 22 is just taking his time, trying to run down the clock and putting it straight through the poles there. It's got about a minute and a half to take their kick, so with them going ahead, they want to take as much time as possible on that and leave a little less time for Trinity to get themselves back into this game and back in front. Big last couple of minutes here for Trinity. They really got to put some pressure on these guys and on the Pride and take the points where they can. Big high kick. Penalty to the Trinity West and Spartans. They want to put this right into the corner, as close to the try line as possible, and get some of their maul and big boys involved into this game. Safe kick by Wes Willemse there, just wants to make sure it's out and retain possession deep in the Pride's half. Trinity opting for the maul. They don't look like they're going anywhere fast and might have this ball stuck in the line out. Turnover. And that looks to be a 50-22 for the Pride. Looking to kick early on, but identifying that there was space down the edge, running it up the guts, and yeah, good little grubber kick into the 50-22. Pride want to put some pressure on Trinity here, being deep in their half, and I think I want to make sure they come away with points here if they want to have a bit of breathing room for the last couple minutes of the game here. What a great game of rugby today. Both sides pretty even. Both sides scoring some pretty good tries today, and it's a great day for rugby here in Langley, BC. Very important line out here for Pride. Very important defensive play for the Trinity Western Spartans. Looks like MRUG Gandolfo is out. Looks like he's cramping pretty badly. Missed line out there for the Pride. And where's Willemse with a massive boot to relieve a lot of pressure for Trinity there, right on the halfway line. And another lost line out by the Pride, with Trinity looking to attack. Oh, unfortunate knock on there by Trinity Western. Good play on the edge. Kale almost in a bit of space there, but ball maybe a little bit too far in front of him. He's reaching. Another massive line out here. Pride have lost the last two in a row, so they'll be looking to retain this possession. And that's a scrum. Big scrum for Pride. They'll want to make sure they get this ball and attack well with it, and Trinity will look to defend this with everything they have to keep themselves in the game. Kind of have a feeling with this game that the next team that scores is going to be one that goes into the last couple minutes with the momentum. So huge moment in the game for both Trinity and the Pride. If you're watching, I know there's people watching from all over the world: Argentina, South Africa, England, all across Canada. You might not get a sense for the game, but it's great atmosphere here, and a lot of tension building in the air. Cross kick for the Pride. Great tackle by Kale with the fence, just not giving up with that one. And a great little first phase attack by the Pride. Cross kick straight into the winger's hands at full tilt, and Pride are going to look to just be patient and come away with some much needed points here. And penalty to the Pride. And you kind of think that points is what they're going to go for, to put themselves 2 scores ahead with the last couple minutes into the game. Oh, tap and go. Looks like they're wanting to bury this game. Trinity are going to have to put in a massive defensive shift. And the Pride score. Great attacking first phase attack from the Pride there. Cross kick right into the winger's hands, into Trinity, deep into Trinity's half, and then just patience gets them across the line with a couple of big carries from their big forwards. Pride, after this conversion, will be 14 points up. Not too sure how many minutes are left in the game, but not much longer to go, so Trinity's really going to have to strike back quick if they want to give themselves a shot at winning this game. They're going to probably want to kick this kickoff short and high, give them a chance to get it back, and they've got to score pretty quickly here. Massive hit by the Pride there. Massive hit on Kale. Penalty to Trinity, I think. Kale was in the air and just a big hit on him. I don't think his feet touched the ground just yet. Illegal infringement to tackle players in the air, so unlucky, massive hit. But just a little bit too early. Whereas Wilms want to put this in the corner and really give Trinity a shot at getting themselves in scoring reach of the game here. Massive line out in the context of the game. Deep in Pride's half, and they're going to want to come away with points here. Mark on by Trinity. Not too bad, still in their 22, but Pride is looking to wind up a kick and get themselves out of here. Great kick by the Pride there. And Trinity playing quickly. Liam Olofsson. Penalty to the Pride there. Not too sure what that call was for, but Pride want to put this deep in Trinity's half and bury the game. Great kick by Pride's number 22 there. Right on the 5-meter line, and Pride have a pretty strong maul, so I'm sure they'll go to that, and Trinity's going to have to put in a massive defensive effort here to stop them from getting more points. Looks like Trinity has stolen it, and they're going to have to be extremely patient here to get themselves out of this area. And turnover again. And Pride scoring another set of points, then that's most likely the result in their favour. 21 pending the kick, 19 to 21 points down for the Spartans, which is a massive ask for them to climb back from with such a short amount of time left on the clock. And converted by Pride's number 22. The score is 43-22 with Pride just pulling away in the last couple minutes of this second half. It's been a relatively close game before this, with the scoreline not showing a massive effort from Trinity, especially after their big loss against UBC. They've really put in a performance today, and Pride as well. Great performance by them. coming off of a narrow loss to UVic in their last game, and they're wanting to right some wrongs, which they surely have done today. Unfortunate kick there by Wisdom, so I think the wind got a hold of that one and a bit of a slice off of the boot. Not going 10, and that means middle scrum for the Pride. Good little grubber there, lost by Trinity right on their 5 meter line. Great little defense from the Trinity Western Spartans there, but playing under a penalty advantage. Pride have another attacking opportunity right in front of the poles. It looks like they are opting for a scrum. Oh, a quick tap again. Sorry. Pride just trying to be patient, use their big boys, and there we go. Try time to the Pride. Who have been extremely clinical in Trinity's 22 meter line in the second half. Just a lot of patience, and using their big boys to make sure they get over the line. Penalty to the Pride there. I think not releasing the ball by the Spartans. He did work really hard to get that ball back, but Pride just rushing up on defense and big kick by prize number 22 there, and they'll be looking to finish this game off strong with another try and add more points onto the scoreline. Knock on for the Pride there off of their line, which they'll be disappointed about, but gives Trinity another opportunity to end the second half off with another attacking opportunity and hopefully put some more points on the board. Sounds like some of the players are saying that this is the last play, so this will be the last attacking opportunity for Trinity Western before the end of the game. It's been a great game. Thanks to all that watched online, and also massive thanks to everyone who came out today to support the Spartans and the Pride at the New Yorkson Community Centre. It's been a really good game of rugby. Pride just edging out the Spartans at the end of the game here and stacking on a lot of points really quickly. It's been a great performance by the Spartans, and a lot of guys have put up their hand Trinity opting to kick it away. And it's been a really good game from both teams. Well done to the Pride for taking this win today, and they'll be really happy with it. I'm sure as all teams, both teams will have lots of work on, lots of things to look forward to, and it's been a really good game of rugby today. It looks like that'll be it. Final score, 50-22 to the Pride. Great first half from both teams, and yeah, just another massive thank you to everyone who made today possible, and it was a great day of rugby in Langley, BC. Thanks for watching.